Hello, everybody. This is Peter B, and welcome to another edition of Tobacco Card Tuesday. So, the first one we got up is a 1909 T209-1 Continia tobacco. And the player you're looking at is H. Hoffman of the Raleigh Redbirds. Continia made minor league sets about the same time the T206 were going about for the major league sets. The T209 were distributed in North Carolina, or made in North Carolina, and pictured players from the Virginia League, Carolina Association, and Eastern Carolina League. Series 1, which is what you're looking at, a Series 1 card, was lithographed color, very similar to the T206 set. Series 1 only had a checklist of 16 players. Now, H. Hoffman. The only thing I could find about him was that he played in 1909 for the Raleigh Redbirds and in 1910 for the Wilmington Sailors. He played 101 games, all minor league, had 80 hits, and a .225 batting average. And there's no record of what he threw or batted, but if we can believe his image on this card, it does look like he was a lefty. And he did play outfield. So here's a closer look of the Continina colored. They actually remind me of the OBAC, the backgrounds of the stadium, green and blue background. And this is Hoffman from Raleigh. And it's a T209-1. It is the first series. So in 1909, T209-1, H. Hoffman of the Raleigh Redbirds. Okay, the second one. The second one is a 1910, so 1 year later. Also a T209, but this one is a -2, the second series. And you're looking at Armstrong. I could not find his first name, of the Norfolk Tars. In Series 2, the black and white photos of the players from the same leagues as Series 1. However, the checklist is much larger at 224 players. Of those 224, only 5 of them were depicted in Series 1 and also the Series 2. So a T209-2, players from the minor leagues down south. And this is Armstrong of Norfolk. And like I said, I could not find what his first name is. I could not find any statistics of him. But there he is. And this one says photo series as opposed to the lithographs. Continina cigarettes. So in 1910, T209-2, Armstrong of the Norfolk Tars. Okay, and the final tobacco card today is an N301 from 1896, and it's a Mayo die cut card, Mayo cut plug tobacco. And this depicts a third baseman from the New York 9 team. These were generic cards. No depiction of anyone in real life, just generic. And it was two teams, the New York 9 and the Boston 9. No name of what the teams are, just from Boston and New York. So there were 28 generic players, all die cut, and 13 of the 28 represent Boston, and 13 of the 28 represent New York. The two teams, each team, consists of the 9 fielding positions, pitcher, catcher, first, second, etc., for 9, plus a batter, plus 3 base runners. So it would have been 3 base runners for the Boston and 3 different base runners for the New York team. And there was also 2 umpire cards, making it a total of 28 cards in the whole set. Now you got these in 2 per every cut plug tobacco, and you could write to Mayo plug and get a free field, stadium, instructions, and a teetotum to play the game. I had to look up what a teetotum is. Apparently it's like a fancy dice with a pointy top and bottom, so you can spin it. Instead of rolling the dice, you spin the dice. And they're little insert the little bottom part where it says third base New York into the slot where the third baseman would play, and you'd set them up, and there'd be 1 on each base and 2 for the umpires, and you'd spin the teetotum, and depending on what it spins, you reference it to the instructions, and you move your players around until you get 3 outs. But anyway, these are the cards. Like I said, generic card. And it was a game. And they were die cut, and you see the insert into slot, third base, etc. And the back of the card. And if you can read that, because I sure the hell can't even get it in focus. But like I said, you could mail to Mayo. They get a free stadium, grandstands, and little spinner thing, and instructions. So that's the final card today. N301 from 1896, Mayo die cut, and this is the third baseman from the New York 9. Thank you very much.